Albuquerque police investigating a suspicious death overnight. It's happening at the Ridge Apartments on Tramway near Copper. When officers got there, they found someone stabbed. We're told officers tried to save that person's life, but he later died. This, of course, a developing story. As soon as we learn more, we will share that with you.
We begin tonight with developing news as police say they've arrested 2 people now tied to a shooting at an Old Town restaurant this weekend.
A man and a woman are now behind bars for what police describe as negligently firing a gun inside Durans Central Pharmacy on Sunday. News 13's Alexa Skineski joins us in the Newsplex with more.
Yeah, that's right. The couple turned themselves into police today after learning they were wanted in connection to the shooting that injured a man who was simply having lunch. It's Sunday afternoon inside Durans Central Pharmacy in Albuquerque. While things are calm, that wouldn't be the case for much longer. A shot rings out and a man falls to the ground, hit in the head by the bullet. Some rushing to help him, while others book it for the exit.
It was a stampede to the doors, and they were in panic mode.
But flashback to before the chaos. This couple, Jonathan Olivas and Amanda Shepard, are sitting at the bar. He is seen putting what looks like a phone in his pocket, and that's when the shot rings out. Olivas told investigators there was a .22 caliber revolver inside his girlfriend's purse, and it went off when the purse dropped. However, in the video, it appears the purse remains on Shepard's lap when the shot is fired. Olivas says he saw the gun on the floor and picked it up. In the video, you can see him lean down, then put something in his pocket. Then he immediately heads for the door. While Shepard sticks around a little longer, even handing supplies to the people helping the victim. Eventually, she meets her boyfriend outside where they leave in this pickup.
That person should have stuck around. It was an accidental discharge. They should have stuck around and asked and checked that everybody was okay, apologized, something, right?
Shepard says she didn't know the gun was in the purse and does not have a concealed carry permit. She is now facing several charges, including unlawful carrying of a firearm in a licensed liquor establishment.
We have signs up. Restaurants that serve alcohol, you're not supposed to bring any kind of weapon in there. So, and we had a signage up and everything.
Olivas is facing a tampering with evidence charge. Now, Shepard told detectives today she believed the loud pop she heard was a high chair hitting the floor. Back to you.
Thank you, Alexa. The man who was shot inside the restaurant was taken to the hospital. He has since been released and is expected to be okay.
The man shot in the head at Durans Pharmacy is alive and telling his story.
Right now, it just doesn't seem like I can handle it. I'm dizzy. My head still hurts. My ears still ring.
And I thank God every day that he's okay.
New tonight, an exclusive interview with the victim and his family.
Reporter Faith Bono talked with them just days after the shooting.
A 73-year-old man shot in the head.
And I kept asking everybody, what the heck's going on?
Miraculously alive to tell his story.
Oh, well, yeah, somebody's watching out. I was told a long time ago that I have a guardian angel. And as long as I stay on the straight and narrow, that she'll watch over me.
And she did. Robert Sanchez speaking exclusively to KOAT just days after a bullet pierced through his head at Durans Pharmacy. Were you in a state of shock?
Yes, completely. Never would have figured it would have happened to me.
A day out to lunch with a friend turned chaotic. A gunshot fired.
I was eating, heard a loud bang right behind me, and then like something hit me in the head and it knocked me out of my chair.
Surveillance video capturing the near-death experience.
Still like a dream.
Robert seen here sliding from his chair and onto the floor just moments after the shooting.
I never lost consciousness. It just felt like they hit me with a bat and I went down.
Robert telling us a stroke of luck with God's grace on his side.
Off-duty nurse and an off-duty paramedic, and there was another doctor there, and they all just huddled over me and started taking care of me.
The suspects fleeing the scene.
It was an accidental discharge, but he took off.
Police say Amanda Shepard and Jonathan Olivas caught red-handed.
I don't have any animosity or anger towards them.
Forgiveness?
Yeah, well, that's whatever. You have to live by forgiveness.
Olivas admitting to police the gun went off inside of Shepard's purse when it hit the floor.
When you look at the surveillance video after the shooting, the suspects, they left. 3 days later, they turned themselves in. What is going through your mind?
Disappointment. I'm disappointed because me as a gun carrier, we have a responsibility.
Robert's daughter, Angel Renee, rushing to be by his side.
All I could do was cry. It was just heartbreaking.
Durans owner Mona Gattis telling us no firearms allowed on the premises.
We have a sign up and all of that.
But were the signs visible? A question Robert's attorney, Adam Oki, is currently investigating.
They have to be in a place that, I would say that they have to be right in the front door, right when you walk in. We just need to make sure that they didn't fall below the standard. And that's what we're looking at.
Faith Ibuanu, KOAT, Action 7 News.
2 people turned themselves in, as you just heard. Olivas is charged with tampering with evidence. He has since been released. He's back in court next month. Shepard is charged with carrying a firearm in a licensed liquor establishment, negligent use of a firearm, and unlawful carrying of a deadly weapon. She is still in custody.
State police are searching for one of the men involved in a shooting with Espanola police officers. On Monday night, Espanola police say they stopped Derek Salazar and Brandon Archuleta for a traffic violation. During the stop, they learned Salazar had a felony arrest warrant for burglary. When police attempted to arrest Salazar, a chase started. During that chase, they say Archuleta pulled out a gun and shot at officers. Officers shot back, hitting Archuleta. He is now recovering in the hospital, and police are still searching for Salazar.